Hello, it is Sunday, August 5th, 2012 at 13 minutes past midnight Central Time. I'm going to talk to you about this fire near Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know if you can see it here. I'm in telecast and I've got the temperature North America turned on. And you can also run a loop, which I've done, but I've paused it. And this is the beginning of the loop. It's 14 Eastern Time. And right here is this little red dot by Tulsa. And that's, the fire is right here. And this is something I noticed the other day, and it seems to be happening daily, and it's really hot here. I think this is like 9 a.m. Well, no. Let me look a minute. 14 Eastern Time would be 2 p.m. So 18 Universal Time. Anyway. This is all very hot, and it's just a little cooler in that area, and actually there's a lake there. And now let's progress through the day. This goes by an hour. This is 15. So now it's equalized. And here, this looks like it must be from smoke, because it's a little bit deeper pink here, which would be cooler, and then this is a lot cooler. So I don't know, I guess smoke must be cooler. I don't know. But then, this is an odd shape. We've got a cool spot right here in Tulsa. Let's go look on Google Earth. Let's see, we're in Tulsa, and here's the area of the fire. Here's where that red spot was, Keystone Lake, and then the fire's down in this area. And how I can tell that, and I'll give you a link to it, is there's a oh, I don't know what it's called, fire service map. I'll put a link underneath. And I guess this is called the Bluegill Fire. You can see it right here. Here's Tulsa, and here's that little angle road. And there should be a key here somewhere you can click in. Here's the legend. So a burnt orange is 6 hours, red is 12 hours, 24 hours. So the fire has been going for a while. Let's see here. So going back to telecast, I'm going to go ahead and click ahead. Oh, I was going to show you that there is no fire in this part of Tulsa, which is where that other dot was. And I earlier made a video about, here's Springfield right here. And there you could see like a blob coming in, and I think that's what we're getting into Springfield is, I think it's some of the smoke. This is really odd though, because there's two orange, two round orange things going back an hour. Well, you can kind of see them coming in there. Well, actually, there's two little dots in here too, and they seem to grow into separate dots. Sometimes often I notice that there's like two areas that drive things, and that's what we may be seeing here. I don't know. Or this is, I don't know how the smoke could get split up. I know I'm rambling here. And then it progresses on. And going back here. And now notice this is that same area in Tulsa. Here's that angle road. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see the angle road right there. Maybe you can't. Now that area is hotter than the area around it, because here's the legend. Orange is like maybe 80 degrees, and the pink is probably like 100, 110. And so that same area is hotter now. And now remember, the fire is down here, not up in here. So I'm going to go ahead and click through. And it's still right up there at that angle road. Let's go back and look at where the fire is. And I don't know if you can see it, but here's the angle road. Here's Tulsa, and the fire's a little bit distance away. Going back to telecast. So the fire would be down here. So I'm just finding that very odd, that the temperature variations, and this is a reoccurring thing too, where it was hotter than the surrounding area. Let's see. Seems like there's something else I was going to tell you. Well, I'm watching the new Madrid tonight. Oh, there is something I was going to show you. Like, here it is. This is the visible satellite of that area. And you can see right here and here. I gotta wait for the loop to go on. I can't get to my little things to turn off the extra night parts, so It looks like we've got several fires burning. Here, here, here's the one that we're talking about, bluegill. And maybe, well, no, not really. But the other, I'll put a link to it, this other video I did about the New Madrid. Here's a kind of an alleyway leading to the New Madrid. And what's interesting is this line looks like it's just strung across here, and it's hardly even moving. But all that air is moving up towards Springfield, which is now currently heading towards the New Madrid. And those smoke particles would add a lot to frequencies or anything that you wanted to interject into the storm. I know that particulates are a good thing to have, and I'm just wondering where this is located relative to the other things that are going on. Let's see if I've got it. Yeah, here's Springfield here. And this is really strange the way this is building up here. See right in here and here. Actually, I can show you. This is Memphis. Notice how when this cloud hits the edge of the radar, see how it breaks, and it almost follows it for a short period. I'm going to stop it and go frame by frame. See right here it rose up. We've been seeing this lately, this speckled look, like a fish scales or something. And you can see the beams going back and forth here. Actually, I was learning about copiers today, and I just, let's see if I can find my notes here. It was talking about when you make a copy, you have to sensitize the drum by raising wire to a potential 85 volts relative to the drum. And I'm wondering if this is like a similar type technology. And then you use a halogen lamp to scan the image. It's the light striking the drum, the silica surface. So there's something on there called silica amorphous. And it's used to isolate different conducting regions on chips, optical fibers, and telescope glass. And something called ionic current rectification. And it almost looks like these little beams. Let me start this, kind of scan over here and get it primed. So see them scanning back and forth. And so when the storm hits it, it breaks into something else. So, and I think this is St. Louis. And you got a kind of a similar thing. This is an extension of what we were just looking at. And we're getting in more of those patterns in here, not just at the edge. It's something about being at the edge of the radar because it keeps happening again and again. So anyway, I've kind of rambled on here. I hope this was useful, and continue to pray for that New Madrid area. God bless you. Have a good rest of the night.